So I thought it would be fun. Sorry, I'm trying to get my sound on my phone down. So I thought it would be fun to hop on and say hello. So how is everybody? I'm seeing there's a couple of you guys on. Hey Courtney, how are you guys? For those of you that are here on the live, hello, and those of you that are going to be watching replay, hello, thanks for watching me on replay, but we are live right now. So here's the little bee. I was asked to put a little face on it from what I normally do, so there you go there. Welcome to the new craft room if you guys haven't been on before. So I already painted the wings and did a double coat on that, and then painted my backing. Good, good, good. Okay, so I just like figured, what the heck, let's go. So I got this custom order, and why not, right? So I'm using Delta paint and everything else. Let me flip you guys down. So you guys know I love Delta cream coat. So I've got yellow, black, white, drizzle gray, and then I'm gonna use honey brown for his eyes. Get it? Honey. I was trying to be cute. So anyway, let me move my computer out of the way so we don't get too much painting on there. And my mouse. I can hold on to that. So, anywho, I figured, what the heck? Let's paint. It's been a while. So, let me grab a jar and we'll go with a bigger brush. Actually, I'm going to go with a bigger one than that. Maybe. Yeah, that will work. So I'm going to use my 3/4 inch brush to paint. Make sure when you guys are coming in, say hello. And I don't know what's going on with my chair. It's a brand new chair, and it's like squeaky, squeaky. It's driving me nuts. We're gonna have to get the man behind the curtain to come fix it, I think. I put it together. That's probably why there's a problem. I didn't get all of it, you know, tight enough or something. So I'm just going in here. I know I went over, but the black should cover that. Well, we know it will cover it. So, anywho, I'm just gonna get the edge here. Have our little bee. So I was asked to put a face on this. Normally my bees are kind of just the silhouette. So I was asked to put a cute little face on her. So we're gonna put a face on her. Hello from Texas. Hey Pam. Thanks for hopping in. So I'm just loading the brush, grabbing it at kind of not quite the top of the edge and pulling it through. That way you don't get clumps at the beginning of your edge when your brush is the fullest. And then just bringing it down. Right? Ed, I'll work on that for you. Hopefully you guys are still seeing me. Let me know if you are. My my screen went out on me again. I don't know. Facebook has been doing some weird, funny things. So if you guys can comment, I can see the comments. So make sure, will you comment and let me know if you're still seeing me? It did this to me last time, so just making sure. making sure I'm not really actually talking to myself. It's still saying I'm live, so I'm thinking I'm good. I know I didn't tell anybody that I was coming on, so that's probably also my problem. Just painting the edge here. All right, let me pull up on my phone. Hey Teresa, how are you? I just saw you pop on. Okay, well, I guess we'll do it this way with my phone. Because my phone's showing. Okay. Getting the edge here. Ooh, I had a lot on my brush. We'll get that smoothed out. Getting this edge. Alright. Alright, this side looks a little dry, so I'm going to come back over here. I'll get here again. I have my fan on, so if it's hard to hear, let me know. Alright. And then you guys, the reason why I do paint my signs, the reason why I do paint my signs white is just to make sure that the colors come in really nice and bold, because the wood is pretty dark, so it dulls it out, if you can tell. So that helps. Oh, we went blurry. Oh, there we go. We're good again. So I'm just gonna grab the nose here. Thanks for you guys hopping in. I'm seeing some new people popping in. If you guys wouldn't mind, please like and share. Follow if you haven't already. That way you'll get notified if I'm on again. Alright, I'm gonna throw this over here for a second. Grab some extra paint, throw that back in there. These bees paint up pretty fast, so it'll be nice. Throw that yellow over here, and let me grab some black. So how are you guys been doing? How's your week been? We've been going pretty good. Just cleaning out my brush here. Starting to work on some Halloween stuff, so you're going to start seeing that a little bit more. Like I said, this one was a custom that popped up, so I figured, what the heck? I guess it would help if I showed this too, huh? I don't know where to throw that. Maybe here. Throw it here. See you guys can see who the heck I am. Hey Rhea, how are you? I am doing good. I figured it had been a little hot minute since I'd been on, and so I figured, why not? Let's come say hello. So you guys, I'm just going in with black now. And then I am using a 3/4 angle brush. Gotta love those angle brushes, they help a lot. I don't know why I'm being so careful around this eyeball. The bottom part is black, duh. Going in here. There we go. Smoothing out. Come over on this side and grab this one. Luckily, this black covers so well. I love Delta paint because it does cover so well. So we probably won't have to come back in and touch up the black. I am going to clean up the eye just a little bit more with the tip of my angle. Alright, there we go. And then, oop, I have yellow a little bit on my pan there. There we go. You don't want yellow wings. Just grabbing the edge here. Getting that painted. I am shocked that like my kids or the dogs haven't come down here. Normally I go live and you know everything in the house goes crazy in live too, so we're kind of mellow today. All right. Here, and then I'm going to take the angle brush and just pull it straight down. There we go. There we go. One more. And then fill in. Oops, I got crazy right there. It's okay. Let's fix it. There we go. Okay. Grabbing the edge here. And then I just use my pinky on the back to kind of hold it and support it. One more time. So what did you guys do on the 4th? Anybody do anything fun? We went to the local hotel that's around here because all the pools are closed, and so we rented a hotel room for the night and let the girls swim and stuff like that, and then came home. So we did that on Friday night, and then our neighbors throw a big shindig party and stuff like that, so we went over there and had barbecue and all the yummies and had a little bit of fireworks. That was pretty much our 4th. Nice and relaxed, pretty chill, but fun. Edge right here. Hey Emma, how are you? Saw your name popped up. So all of my signs, you guys, are painted on 1/4 inch MDF. So if you were to attach it to anything, you could use a 1/4 staple and it would go through without popping through the back. They're perfectly thick enough for that part. Just making sure I've got all my edges here. Okay, that is looking pretty good. And hold on just 1 minute. Alright, so I'm going to use my liner brush. This is a 10/0. I'm going to get that wet. Okay. Then I'm just going to go right through here, add the detail lines. Ooh, my hand ran right into that, didn't it? Emma, you had a birthday the other day, didn't you? Happy late birthday. I know I said it already, but it's always nice to hear happy birthday again, right? Alright. Little swishy of its wing. The other wing right here. Now, if you guys don't feel like you have a steady enough hand, you could also use like a paint marker. That would work too to do the detailing. Just grabbing here. Nicole. How are you? Just gonna add a quick little squish there. One right there. And grab one as it's going down there. And then I think this black is dry enough that we can do her little eye. This is Honey Brown from Deco Art Americana, my second favorite paint. I'm going to be using a 1/4 angle. And we will just get her cute little eye here. Alright, so there is that. We might have to hit that just one more time. While that is over by the dryer for a second, I'm just going to grab some Drizzle Gray. This is a great one for detailing. And I'm also going to grab some white as well for detailing. I'm looking on your Etsy shop, interested in a butterfly. Debbie, I don't have butterflies, surprisingly. But yes, I could definitely get one for you. Go ahead and message me, and we can work something out for a butterfly for you. I know it's silly, I have a butterfly in my logo, but yet I've never painted one. I just thought of that. That's funny. Looking like that brown is dry enough. So I'm going to hit it one more time with the brown here. There we go. Liner brush, there it is. Alright, so I'm going to hit with just a little bit of the Drizzle Gray here in the liner brush. And I'm just kind of going to lightly do little swoops where the black was to give a little bit more dimension to the bee's wings. Going right here. Oh shoot. Debbie, what I was saying is just go ahead and message me. I don't have any butterflies in my shop currently, but I can definitely arrange to make one for you. so used to painting these bees without eyes, I forgot its eye. So I'm gonna go around its eye with the gray, and then we'll accent it with some white as well. Hey Tom, how are you? And then you guys, I'm just going to do little flicks to do the eyelashes. And then a quick little smile. And then I'm gonna go back with that with the white, just to add some cute fun to her. So first of all, with the white, I'm just gonna go straight across. All right. Do my little lightning bolt ziggy-zag thing that I like to do. I'm going to hit just a little bit here, the chest. Do a little swoop with her wing. Hey Case, how are you, hon? Do a little zigzag here. Ooh, I'm spinning too fast. There we go. And then I'll go right here. Get this cutie's little nose. I'm going to add the white to the eye there. And then I like to do a cute little highlight dots with her eye to kind of let them spark. But I am going to just throw a little bit of black up at the top with her eye, like so. There we go. And I think I'm just going to use the back of my brush to do the little dot on her eye. So we'll just go about right in here. And then do one more cute little die right there. And I know this one was kind of fast, guys, but she's like done. I've started getting pretty fast. So if you guys have any questions, just so you know, I did start a new group. So if you're interested in more detailed paintings, learning about Cricut, and the designing stuff that I do, like how I design my own logo and other different things, my group is called Craftastic Designs. It also features Lori Jacobs with Hardworking Mama. Let me flip you guys so you can see me. So Lori Jacobs with Hardworking Mama, Melissa with Burlap Boutique, and Mel with Mel's Corner Creation. We're all doing different things. So if you wanted to learn about sublimation, silhouette, my Cricuts that are covered because my CNC machine makes everything dusty, including the CNC machine, how to cut your own blanks, how to get templates and different things like that. That's what we're also doing there. So once again, I'm going to show you her. There you go. Do you guys want to see? So I have a custom, it's for a custom person, so they requested a name. Do you want to see how I do names? You gotta let this dry just a little bit more. But what I did is I just used, I'm actually trying to learn how to do Affinity Designer. And so I printed off her name, and this is for a teacher, I believe, from the custom order. And so she asked me if I would do the personalization and stuff like that. You guys want to see it? All right, I got some hearts. So, I got water from cleaning my brushes. It's got a little wet. It's all good. So I just printed off the name. I can do my own handwriting, but I don't love it. So I just print off names. It's easier, right? less stress. So I get white carbon paper and everything else. Let me move you guys down and I will show you. We're close enough to being dry that I think we'll be okay. Let me move you down here. Okay, so I gotta turn off this fan. Woo, it's making it hot in here. I'm in the basement, so you know it is hot, but the basement gets cold. So anyways, I'm gonna take, so this is white carbon paper. If you go to my page, you can go through and I have links to everything. They are affiliate links, just FYI. But I'm gonna rip off where I got this paper all wet. But they are affiliate links, but you can find the white carbon paper there. White carbon paper is a little bit harder to find. So yeah, anywho, there's that. So I'm gonna take the white carbon off. I'm gonna kind of match up how I really want it to be. I think we need to just shift that just a little bit. So, okay. So from there, what I do, I just kind of put my finger up a little bit, pull in the carbon paper, and then I use these little stylus. These are also in my links, and I just write her name across. So I just trace that. I'm going to use the other side. This side is a little too big, in my opinion. So the big parts I go over and kind of do the full loop around. The smaller parts I just do one little line. It sounds like Ronan the Grump is down here, so I apologize about his grumpiness. He's an old man. Case, are you still on? If you're on, I saw the cute pictures of your daughter learning to ride horses and stuff like that. That's so awesome. I used to ride horses all the time. My dad would break them and stuff like that, so it was fun. I was always raised with horses around. Now that we're in Illinois and further away, we don't ride them as often, so I'd be probably a little rusty on a horse, I'm thinking. However, everybody does say that it's just like a bicycle. Once you know how, you kind of just don't forget. So I know this part's a little boring. That's why I usually never really show it, because I'm like, this has got to be so boring watching me just like trace a name here that you can't really see. But the carbon paper really does help, I promise, and we'll be able to see it. And as you guys can see, I have used this carbon paper probably a million times. Not even joking. So it's not like a one and done type of thing. You can use it for a while. Alright, coming to the end here. Let me double make sure. Yep, okay. So, as you can see, it kind of makes like a little chalk mark. So I'll lift it up so you guys can kind of see that. I know it's kind of hard in the yellow to see it, but you can see how it makes that nice little mark for you. And then, I love Picasso paint pens. These things are the bomb. I do recommend getting 2 different sizes. Make sure that you shake them really good. Okay, and then I always kind of check to make sure it's loaded off of the table. I mean, you could do paper too. I obviously have painted on this table one too many times. So we're just going here. And then because I'm painting over the black, we're probably going to have to do 2 coats. So I let this dry. The paint markers you do need to let sit and dry before doing the next coat, or you're just going to have a hot mess. You're going to be pulling up the paint that you already used. So I usually let it go for about an hour. What size of paint pen? So I use this one is the 1.825 that I'm using right now. And then this thinner one, so you can see kind of the line on that. Oops, sorry. There you go. That one is 7 millimeter, or 0.7 millimeter. But I've used a lot of paint pens. This one just tends to be my favorite brand. I feel like it just goes on really well. A lot of the times you'll get using a marker and it will kind of like clunk on you. These ones really don't. And I feel like you get, for the most part, really good even strokes with it. That kind of stuff. So, yeah, no problem, Tom. Not at all. Sometimes you need those thinner ones, but I'm thinking this name is actually going to go pretty well. I might not need this thinner. But I use both on my hot cocoa mugs, or like the smaller print. It is definitely better to have those smaller pens for sure. Sorry about that, my phone's going off. So yeah, I just follow the stencil line and then smooth out my writing as I'm going. I might add just a little bit of black shadowing on the white, or where the yellow is, just because it is a little bit harder to see. But like I said, I'm gonna have to wait till that second coat goes on. So I'll be waiting about an hour or longer before trying to put on another coat, because you'll think it's dry. That's my biggest thing, is you'll think that this is dry because it feels like it is, but you'll get touching it with the marker and it will just pull right up. Whether I put down a clear coat and then try doing it, or you know, whatever. I've tried it both ways to see if it would speed it up if I went that way. Either way, it makes it difficult. So I just always have learned to be patient, because painting is a big thing. You do have to be patient. You gotta let things dry or you will mess them up. So anyways, as you can see, it gives a pretty good coverage, but you know, there are some stroke lines that you can see, but there you go. I hope you guys all enjoyed that. I know I was super fast today. Normally I take forever, right? So thanks again for hopping in. I'm glad that you guys could see some things. Definitely check out my group. It is also pinned on my page, Rachel's Crafty Corner. And then if you guys are interested in any of the supplies I have my affiliate links page pinned as well. So you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye guys.